But at the same time, again, there is so much of threat on them. The strangers come walking into their house in the night and telling them that you have lost your honor. Now you will lose life. So they have told me that with folded hands, we will not give FIR of rape. Whatever has happened because now we will be killed. So
the affidavit speaks the truth. And now the people who have filed the affidavit are hesitant. And how do you support them? Patient itself, learned advocate said
pointed out.
it was not, sir.
Yes.
This complaint should not reach the bench, sir. You
Yes.
should
I
sort
have
it
started,
out.
my lord. I personally service copy, my lord.
Your Lordships.
Who has received it?
Yes, the name is
Handed.
my lord.
Some advocate who please see the signature.
Your
Yes, madam.
Lordships, the villagers are
On the
now
other hand,
taking a
my lord-
sigh of relief as now they have a platform where they are giving their complaints. But I would also like to state this now that when I was filing my affidavits, the state was saying that nothing is true. Where I said that there are complaints of sexual assault as well as land grabbing. Now, specifically, I would like to state this, and this should be recorded, that the victims of sexual assault, they again called me. They told me that CBI went to them to take the FIRs. But at the same time, again, there is so much of threat on them. The strangers come walking into their house in the night and telling them that you have lost your honor. Now you will lose life. So these women, and I can give the name in a list to your Lordships with their numbers also. They have told me that with folded hands, we will not give FIR of rape. Whatever has happened because now we will be killed. So with folded hands, we will not give FIR of rape. Whatever has happened because now we will be killed. So I said, whatever you have given on affidavits, when you are investigated, please speak the same, that again, if somebody is showing you any kind of threat. So this is the scenario now. So of land grabbing, they're all ready to say what has happened, who has taken, who has given physical assault. But for sexual assault, they have been told not to get any FIR registered.
And what is the methodology you suggest? How can, according to you,
These grave incidents which were there,
according to you, the affidavit speaks the truth. And now the people who have filed the affidavit are hesitant. And how do you support them to tell the truth? How do you instill confidence in them?
Your Lordships, I didn't meet them because otherwise the state would have questioned that when the CBI is going and doing investigation, why are you influencing them?
You don't meet them.
They called me on phone, I spoke.
CBI, of course, now there are umpteen complaints of sexual assault also, which is being inquired into. State police has also registered a case, certain cases of sexual assault. Suppose there is a discrepancy between the affidavit filed and now the statement given. Probably the CBI officers can once again call them or in private, saying that is there any threat perception, or are you being compelled to say that no, what I've said in the affidavit is wrong. Some sort of confidence building is required.
My suggestion is the counseling program is very much necessary because the confidence of this woman and other things. Because
what I came to know from the victims, your Lordship, that number of
family
occasions CBI has visited them. CBI has also called them to their office. That is what the victims were saying. But still they are not getting that confidence because at the end of the day, in the night, they have to stay alone.
In that occasion, national legal aid, NALSA also taken part this.
Too many people shouldn't interfere. Too many people, if you interfere, the fear in them will increase.
Yes.
Like 100 people are coming and questioning, how are you? Then automatically you'll start feeling
sick. That is true.
Your Lordship, only for the sexual assault victims, if CBI, if your Lordships may so please, can tell them about some protection.
No, they can make a request. Somebody needs to make a request to CBI saying that, sir, this is a problem. I'd like to come and speak, but I'm afraid of this circumstances. Please give some protection.
I'll speak to the sexual assault victim in regard to this, your Lordships.
Yes,
Milord, I'm appearing in WP 104.
Yes, we know that.
At the outset, I am extremely grateful to your Lordships for this kind order and the proceeding.
This is not a vote of thanks, sir.
No, Milord, I'm coming to the point which is being discussed.
Yes.
Milord, I had specifically referred to the Manipur case in my petition. And in Manipur case also, there was an apprehension that the victims, because of fear, may not come forward and narrate their actual ordeal. And that is where, Milord, a female judges committee was constituted. So, Milord, may consider sending a kind of either lady CBI officers, a kind of subcommittee, or of magistrate.
We will give that discretion to CBI.
Very well.
It appears that it is submitted by Ms. Priyanka Tibriwal, the petitioner appearing in person, that some of the victims of sexual assault are afraid to speak the truth, though they have filed affidavits narrating the horrid incidents. And they are under a constant threat of their life and limb, which prevents them from revealing the actual incidents which have occurred. The CBI may evolve a method of confidence building in cases where the complainants seek for adequate protection, or if they come forward to say that there is a threat perception. And as a premier investigating agency, they will have all the wherewithal and the expertise to record the correct statement of the victims. This exercise may be done by CBI by adopting their methodology, which obviously is time tested. Full stop. Mr. Alok Srivatsav, petitioner appearing in person, submitted that in the Manipur case there was a committee constituted, and apart from that, the learned advocate suggests that lady CBI officers may be deputed so that the victims of sexual assault will be more comfortable and may speak the truth. This suggestion may also be explored by CBI. And in this regard, we are not issuing any specific direction, but leave it to the wisdom of the officials of CBI to take a decision. Let the matter appear on so and so day.
Only thing, my lord, ESP CBI is also present. Some other documents are required to be handed over from the state to the CBI. Kindly record that.
And what is the designation of the officer, sir?
He is the Superintendent of Police CBI, Anti-Corruption Branch.
The Superintendent of Police CBI, ACB Kolkata, is present in court and submits that certain documents have been called for from the state authorities, which are yet to be handed over. The authorities of the state are directed to comply with the request made by the CBI and hand over all the documents sought for within a week from date.
ওগুলো তো সব হবে তো আপনি যে
সিবিআই কে তো বলে দিয়েছে যেটা এই করার দরকার আছে তারা করবে। আর দুদিন দেখবেন তারপরে কেউ আসবে না।
The report submitted by CBI shall be resealed and kept along with the case.
Build the confidence, whatever required, you take the steps.
Immediately on reopening, we'll list it. Paragraph 31.
31, my lord.
The district magistrate, not 24 Parganas, the superintendent of police, the local bodies were directed to jointly take steps to install CCTVs in the relevant and sensitive places in Sandeshkhali area. The state was directed to sanction necessary funds, and the work was directed to be completed on priority basis within 15 days from the date of the order, waiving formalities such as tender process, etc. Likewise, the district administration and local bodies were directed to install LED street lights in the area expeditiously, preferably within 15 days, and funds were directed to be sanctioned by the state government. It appears, full stop. In this regard, there is no report filed by the district magistrate or the superintendent of police or by the local bodies, and thus it prima facie appears that the order and direction has not been complied with. The court had specifically fixed a time period, and the authorities shall realize that in the event they do not comply with the direction, they are liable for action to be taken under the provisions of the Contempt of Courts Act. Therefore, without loss of time, the authorities shall implement